Hey, welcome back to the channel. If your MacBook is throwing that annoying your disk is almost full warning, you are in the right place. In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to clear system data on your Mac, empty out the files you don't need, and reclaim serious storage space, sometimes over 100 GB. We will cover three things step by step. Number one, clearing your bin or trash properly. Number two, removing apps you no longer use. And number three, the big one, tackling that mysterious macOS system data category that eats up the most space on almost every MacBook. Stick around till the end because the system data section is where most people get stuck, and I'm going to walk you through it very slowly so you don't delete anything you shouldn't. Let's jump in. First, open System Settings on your MacBook. On the left sidebar, click General. On the right side, select Storage. Give it a few seconds. Your Mac needs a moment to calculate and load all your storage data. Once it loads, you will see a full breakdown of exactly what's eating up your space: apps, documents, system data, bin, and more. This storage overview is your starting point for any Mac storage cleanup. The first and easiest win is clearing your bin. In my case, my bin alone is holding on to 132 GB, which is huge. To check it, click the info icon next to bin. This opens the full list of everything sitting inside your trash. Take a second look before deleting. Once you empty the bin, those files are gone for good and can't be recovered. You have two options here: delete files one by one. Select each file individually and the delete button at the bottom will light up. If you want to delete everything at once, click empty bin in the top right corner to clear it all in one go. And that's it. You have just cleared your bin and freed up storage instantly. Next, let's look at the Unused app, which is another quiet storage hog. Click on the Applications tab. This shows every single app installed on your MacBook, along with how much space each one takes up. Go through the list and select anything you no longer use: old trail apps, one-time use tools, duplicate software, whatever you don't need anymore. Once selected, hit delete at the bottom to completely remove the application from your Mac. This step alone can free up a good chunk of space, especially if you have been installing apps for years without cleaning up. Now, here is the big one, the section every MacBook user asks about: Mac OS system data. On my MacBook, system data alone is taking up 272 GB. If you are on the 256 GB model, this single category could be your entire storage problem. Click into Mac OS and you will notice things like Apple Intelligence taking around 6+ GB. That one you cannot remove it, it's part of the system. But the real culprit, the big dinosaur as I call it, is system data itself. This is where cache files, temporary files, and leftover app data pile up over time. It looks intimidating, but if you follow these steps carefully, you can safely reduce it. Don't worry, I'll walk you through every click. From the Storage tab, look at the top menu bar and click Go. From the drop down, select Computer. Yes, there are keyboard shortcuts, but I'm doing this step by step so nothing gets confusing. You will now see your Mac's full drive layout. Select the internal hard disk on your MacBook. Be careful here. If you have any external drives connected, they will also show up in this list. Make sure you are working inside your internal drive only. Next, click on the three-dot menu near the search bar and choose Show View Options. The shortcut for this is Command+J. In the window that opens, enable Calculate All Sizes, then close it. This tells your Mac to display exactly how much storage each individual folder is using, which makes it much easier to spot what is actually taking up all that space. Now, click into the Users folder and press Shift plus Command plus period to reveal hidden folders. You will now see a list of folders, some hidden, some visible, each showing its storage size on the right side, since we just enabled size calculation. Give it a moment to fully calculate. In my case, my personal user folder is showing 275 plus GB. Scroll down, the library folder, which is hidden by default, is sitting at 255 plus GB on its own. Expand it and you will see a breakdown of subfolders and exactly how much each one is using. Since I edit a lot of video content and run several Adobe apps, most of my bloat comes from cache files. This is extremely common. Apps like Adobe Premiere Pro, Photoshop, and After Effects generate huge cache and temporary files over time that just sits there unused. The same applies to you somewhere in your system. An app is likely holding onto old cache or temporary files you don't need anymore. Data you may have already deleted without realizing the cache was left behind. Pro tip: if you regularly work with heavy software, consider connecting an external SSD and redirecting your cache storage there. It's a great way to keep your internal drive free without losing your cache entirely. If you want recommendations for reliable external SSDs that work great with MacBooks, check the description box below. In my case, the After Effects cache folder was the biggest offender. I simply selected it and pressed Command plus Delete to send it to the bin. And you can literally watch the system data number shrink in real time in the background. In my case, the system data dropped all the way down to 36 GB after this one step. Important, these deleted folders go into the bin again. They aren't permanently removed yet. To actually reclaim that space, you need to empty the bin using the same steps from chapter 2. Once I emptied the bin a second time, the freed up storage became instantly visible in my available space. Let's quickly recap everything we covered. First, empty your bin or trash regularly. Next, remove unused applications. Next, dig into system data through Finder, Go, then Computer. Next, enable Calculate All Sizes to find the biggest folders. Next, clear out cache and temporary files, especially from Adobe or other heavy apps. And finally, empty the bin again after deleting cache folders to fully reclaim space. Following these steps is genuinely the most effective way to clear system data on your Mac and free up storage space without buying a bigger drive or paying for a third-party cleaner app. If this video helped you reclaim some storage, do me a favor and hit that like button. It genuinely helps this reach more MacBook users struggling with low storage. Also, check the description box and pinned comment for links to some of the best, fastest external SSDs for Mac, plus a few more accessories that make your workflow way easier. Thanks so much for watching, and if you don't want to miss future Mac tips and tutorials, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. See you in the next video.